It's the Washington Nationals against the St. Louis Cardinals in the National League Division Series. I'll give you a preview and tell you who I think will win. It's ironic that the Nationals and the Cardinals are going to be meeting in the American League Division Series. And when you look at this series, I think it's kind of funny that the experienced team, the battle-tested postseason team, the Cardinals, is managed by a rookie manager, Mike Matheny, and that the upstart Washington Nationals, the young guys with not a lot of experience, are led as a manager by the grizzled veteran Davey Johnson. And it just makes for an interesting dynamic in this series. You know, the Cardinals went out there and defeated the Braves in the wild card game, the one-game playoff, and I'm not surprised. They had a lot of experience. They were able to go out there and beat Chris Medlin, a guy who won 23 consecutive starts with the Braves, games in which the Braves won, games that he started. That streak was broken by the Cardinals as they went in there and did a great job. The infield fly rule play notwithstanding, I think the Cardinals won that game because the Braves simply couldn't field the ball in that game. So the Cardinals move on to face the upstart Nationals. And the Nationals, as we all have talked about all season, are built on young pitching. I am still shocked that Steven Strasburg is not going to be part of this series. I said I'd believe it when I see it. Well, I guess I got to believe it because Strasburg is not here. But the Nationals seem to have enough in the pitching department to get this job done against the Cardinals. But it's going to be tough. Because as I said, the Cardinals know how to go out there and win and grind at bats. You know, they got guys like Alan Craig, David Freese, Matt Holliday, John Jay, Carlos Beltran. These guys all know how to grind out at bats. It's going to be interesting to see if the young pitchers can get past that and be successful for the Nationals. If they can, I think the Nationals will win this series. I'm going to go with them anyway. I think it's time for some new blood in the National League playoffs. So I'm going to go out there and root for the Nationals. And I think they're going to pull through against this Cardinals team, which is always a tough out in the playoffs, as we saw last year and as we saw in the game in Atlanta. I think that the Cardinals will be a great opponent for the Nationals. And if they are able to pull through in this series, it will certainly be a well-earned victory and will really prepare them for a series against either the Reds or the Giants in the National League Championship Series. So what do you guys think about Cardinals-Nationals? Do you think the upstarts will be the winners, or do you think the experienced Cardinals will pull through in the end?